all the virtues are real. They really are. Uh, it's a shame we call them virtues because it gives us the wrong set. These are ways to make life good, to make life successful, and to make you feel better. Gentleness, kindness, sweetness, generosity. These things are all the most selfish behaviors in the world because you'll feel better as you're doing these things. And today, I'd like to talk about gratitude, but gratitude's different than the other virtues. In order to experience gratitude, you have to wait to be given a gift. It's very, very different. It's much more like a dance that requires two very good dancers. So let me tell you a tiny story that happened in my life in the last few months. I live in an apartment, and new people moved into the adjacent apartment, and they were moving in. The door was open as they're working hard to move their furniture. I stuck my head in and said, "Hi, I'm Warren. I live next door." That's it. I figured they're busy. I went and did my thing. Something happened, and I got sick that night, and I was laying in bed, and I started to cough, and I couldn't stop. It was kind of awful, but in half an hour I stopped coughing, and I went to sleep. When I woke up the next morning, I opened the door, and there was a pot of chicken soup there. I don't know that. I stuck my head in and said, "I don't know her name." And all I can tell you was it hit me so hard. It felt so fantastic to be taken care of by a stranger in such an intimate and perfect way. So later that day, I knocked on her door to say thank you. And I started to tell her, I said, I was so deeply moved. It was so wonderful. She said, it was just a pot of soup. I said, no, it was kindness, it was generosity, it was love. And she looked at me and she said, well, that's what we're supposed to do in this life. It was a fantastic lesson, but it took two of us to do it. So that's what gratitude is. It is a coming together of two beneficent human beings who have the potential to make each other feel joyous,